guys, today I am making this beautiful recipe. It is my paleo take on traditional Greek Gemista, which is stuffed tomatoes. Traditionally, the Greeks stuff their tomatoes with rice or with mince, but this recipe contains neither. It's all vegetables, so it's a really great meal for if you feel like you're eating too much meat. And obviously you can put meat in it as well, but this is just my recipe. Let's get started. So first, take your tomato and you want to find a sharp spoon. I know that sounds ridiculous. So what I've done is cut off the lid of the tomato, basically. Yay! And save that because you'll need it later. Then get a sharp spoon and shove it into the tougher parts of the tomato, like so. And then scoop it out. And don't chuck that out either, you'll need the tomato guts for later. So there we have a nice hollow tomato. And the lid. So basically it looks the same as it always has, but it's empty on the inside. So put them inside a baking dish. I'm doing 5 of them today. And then you'll need to make the stuffing. So I've got zucchini, carrot, onion, garlic, and some fresh herbs. I think there's rosemary and sage there. Spinach. Well, that might be basil. I can't remember. Mushrooms and lime and some herbs and spices. Basil, oregano, and coriander. They're coriander seeds rather than leaves, though. So you want to take the liquid from your tomato guts and then cut up all of the vegetables that I was showing you into small piles like so. You can also use a food processor, but I've just chopped them manually. Now make sure that when you add your herbs and spices in, you add a lot of citrus, either lemon or lime, something really tasty, and that totally ties all of these veggie flavours together and is brilliant. And the thing that changes this from sort of a mixed vegetable side dish to the main event is the extra things that you add to it. So traditionally with Greek Gemista, you add rice, and that's what fills you up when you have this meal. Obviously minced lamb will work as well, but today I'm going to be adding sunflower seeds. I think it's really easy to just add meat to things, and in paleo at least, and make a full meal, and it's sometimes much more rewarding to avoid doing that. So I'm going to throw some sunflower seeds in, some flax meal, and these are really going to pad out the ingredients, and they probably won't even fit back inside the tomatoes again as a result, but it will be so tasty on its own as well. And the third ingredient is a bit of almond meal. So that's going to thicken this up, and it's going to make it a really filling meal rather than just vegetable side dish type thing. Obviously if you're still having rice, then go for it and throw some rice in. Cooked rice, not raw rice. But I don't think you need to. I feel like this is so thick and filling that it's done, you know, it doesn't need extra. Obviously mince works as well though, if you're having it for a big dinner or something. So then you get your hollowed out tomato and you just add the mix inside of it. Push it down with the spoon. You will have more filling than you have tomatoes, and that happens every time without fail. And then just pop the lid back on as though it's a little closed sachet thing. Easy. So generally what I do with the leftover stuffing is I just put it inside the base of the baking tray, and then I put the stuffed tomatoes on top. So there they are, all organised. Now, because this is a Greek recipe, I will be using olive oil to just pour over the top, like that. You can use coconut oil or whatever you'd prefer, but I'm a sucker for tradition in this kind of way. And then pop the lid on. Now this goes straight into the oven at about 200 degrees Celsius for as long as it takes for them to cook. Because there's no meat in them, it's all vegetables and nuts and seeds. Basically, whenever you're hungry enough and you think that the tomatoes are cooked enough, you can get it out of the oven and start eating. It's really, really tasty. And so I'm going to put these bad boys in and we'll see how they turn out. So I actually ended up uncovering it about 4/5 of the way through the recipe, but here is my finished product. So the tomatoes have gone all crispy on the outside, and that's because I took the lid off of the casserole dish, and inside they'll be completely cooked and completely ready to go. This is really, really tasty and very, very filling, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So good luck and enjoy. Bye. In order to make it look really, really fancy, I tend to just dress them lightly in olive oil across the plate like so. There they are, all done. Enjoy.